about you or Savion. He always goes out his way to mention how much he appreciates you guys. Tell us about how you are as a person. When you guys hear that in the locker room, I guess, what does it mean to hear that from your quarterback?
It means a lot. You expect that kind of thing from a kid like Josh, and I could go on and on about him as well. I mean, the amount of time he spends up here throughout the week just watching film. I mean, he texts the receivers pretty much every day out of the week. He's up here at 7:30, sometimes 8, 9 o'clock, and the kid just works his tail off. And I think that he's getting better and better every single week, just more confident. I think people forget. I mean, this is his first real, playing time that he's had while he's been in college, and I'd say that he's done a pretty good job, just kind of being thrown in the fire against really good teams too. So I could go on and on about Josh, and I know all the guys really appreciate him and the work he puts into it.
What are some of the things you guys have to improve on in offense this week?
I mean, we could talk about a number of things, but I think just execution. Just sometimes I think it comes down to just one guy off from having a big play. So we just need to be able to execute at a higher level.
I know this is your first time in this rivalry, but from the locker room, does it feel like this rivalry means a lot to some of your teammates?
100%. Coach Dykes made sure to remind us. I mean, there's only, I think, 3 or 4 rivalries that is being kept in the new Big 12, and this being one of them. So that just goes to show how big of a deal it is. And I definitely get that feel throughout the locker room. It's a big game. We don't like Baylor, so we're definitely going to do everything that we can to beat those guys. And,
What have you seen from their defense?
They're a good team. They got good players. Run a lot of cover one. They got a good front, so we're gonna have to get open quick. But yeah, it's a rivalry, and so we know that they're gonna play really hard. So just gonna do everything we can this week to get ready for them.
Offensively, that's how much the way you guys performed in the second half. How much confidence do you think this gave the entire offense coming into this week?
I think we finally got a glimpse. I mean, it took, dang near the whole season to finally get a real glimpse of what we can be on offense. To really just dominate a team like Texas in the second half there was good for us to see, and that's the expectation now. That's the standard as we go out and do that. And so anything under that, level of play is, below the standard. So we're definitely gonna, try to build on that, and it's good to finally see that we can be, one of the best offenses in the country.
Has there kind of been a point of emphasis to get out to a faster start in the first half?
100%. I think that's, fast start's really important. It gets, confidence going quick, and it's contagious. I think throughout the whole team, you go out and score on the first drive, okay, and it kind of snowballs, and I think, fast start's definitely really important, definitely builds our confidence.
When you see a fellow receiver go off like Savion, does that kind of get you excited for this upcoming week, knowing that Baylor's probably going to put a lot of focus on him?
100%. I mean, that was so awesome to see Savion just kind of blank out and just go crazy how he did. Golly, I mean, he had 11 for 160, something like that. I mean, he just made plays the entire game, and it was just so awesome to see him do that. He was really, really upset after the game, of course, for, we didn't win, but I just made sure to remind him, like, he, went out there and did everything that he could to help us win, and he shouldn't feel ashamed or upset about anything, because, that was for his daughter, that was for his wife. And so, I mean, it was really cool to see him go out there and do that. And, for saying now that's the expectation, now we saw, what he can do, and he's more than capable of doing even more than that. So that was really cool to see, and, love that kid.
Anything else for JP?